Welcome back to episode 105.
Wow, we're here. This is episode 105.
We're here.
We're here.
We're clear.
What if I just repeat everything you say as if it's my own idea?
I love that idea because I'll just feel like you're reiterating and like really like you hear me.
I actually think that's like really annoying when people do that.
What? I have a feeling you would love that.
No, when people repeat your idea as if it's their own.
Oh.
Like if I was like, we should do episodes that talk about The Bachelor. And you're like, you know what? I've been thinking a lot. The Bachelor would be really good for us to do episodes about.
Okay. I heard what you said, but I reiterate. I thought in my head that you meant like, I want someone that backs me, babe. Like I want someone that like listens to my ideas and like is like, yeah.
Yeah. No, backing is different than
yeah.
taking credit for something.
Completely. Yeah. So I see what you're saying now. And the audacity.
People do that.
No, I know people do that. And people
You
do
can
that to
snip
you.
them out. Yeah.
But I have like literally no ideas. So like no one's ever done that to me.
Yeah.
But that's me,
Okay.
you know? I hope someone steals my ideas because I'm like, damn, my idea's good enough to steal. Could you imagine?
You have good ideas. You don't.
Sure.
You just don't exercise ideas enough because
No.
you don't even like try
Oh, yeah, right.
because you think it's not going to be good. So you're
Well-
like, I don't even want to try. But then when you do, when I'm like, hey, I need you to do this thing, and you do it, I'm like, you did a great job.
Yeah, that's also the case. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You guys are capable. We're capable of so much more
Oh, yeah.
than you think.
We
and until
are
you put
meant
yourself
to
out there-
live for so much more. Sorry.
Was that Reba?
Could have been. I've been singing a lot lately. Yeah, we got this. Actually, you know what? You got this, and I'm gonna fucking hop on that train, and I'm
Okay.
gonna follow your ideas because your ideas are good.
No,
you know what
I
I
just
mean?
told you have good ideas.
No,
and now
I
you're
know.
like, I want to copy yours.
No, but I of both of our ideas, I like your ideas best, and I'm gonna get on your idea train. Not taking credit for them, but merely following through with your ideas because top tier.
Wow, that's so nice of you.
And it was both of our ideas to wear blue and match day.
I know. You know, okay, this is not on topic, but I just have to say it because
Okay, say it quick.
many other people in relationships can understand this pain. Okay? I've been eating so good. I've been
eating so good.
been eating so
You sent me what you ate. That was
Okay,
trash.
shush. Okay. I've been eating good, okay? I've been feeling healthy. I've been feeling like oh yeah, I love my skin, okay? Like tummy was looking like 80% there to 6-pack, okay?
Like 4-pack?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've had a 4-pack for a long time. Was feeling good, okay? Then Noel pops into the equation. And he's
He
like,
just now popped into the equation.
and he's like, I'm hungry every 2 hours. Let's get pizza. Pizza sounds good. Undeniably, yeah, it sounds good. I wasn't even hungry.
Yeah.
And I ate 2.5 slices of pizza. Then rewind a few. Oh, yeah, let's get McDonald's. Let's get Taco Bell. Let's get all
Wait, what? You had pizza at McDonald's and Taco Bell?
like
all
in a 2-week period.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, I thought you were talking about one day.
No. And I'm like, what the hell?
That's the man you married. He eats Panda Express in the airport.
I know, but I'm just like, oh, it's doing so good. And then you came over here with your fun energy and I can eat whatever I want and let's have a good time. And it's undeniable. I want to have a good time. I want to eat pizza with you. But it's not helping my gains. Do you know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Because some men, they just eat
No, all
whatever
men.
they want.
basically all men.
They
Sorry,
eat-
if I'm chewing together.
Whatever they want.
I know.
And I can't do that. I can't do that.
I know.
But my body and my heart, it thinks it can. It's like, do this in the name of love, you know? Eat pizza
In the name
and watch
of...
3 Body Problems in the name of love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like that's what romance is.
It is. That is what romance is.
Just do.
Taco Bell in bed is romance.
I don't eat food in the bed.
Not in your bed, but I mean like you have Taco Bell in a hotel room
Okay.
in bed.
Okay, fine. Well, I was home. But
If I have Taco Bell, it's never not been in bed. Not my bed. It's in a hotel room.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, you know what sounds amazing in this dirty hotel room? Taco Bell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The perfect
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Under the covers.
Yeah.
8 cheesy roll-ups.
Wow.
Oh, dip them in the sauce. Oh God, you're getting me down to.
Okay. So yeah. Anyone else out there, if you can relate to
Every
this
girl in the history can relate.
frustration, it's like
You sniff Taco Bell and you're feeling uncomfortable in your pants. Like your pants, you're buttoning your pants too tight because you sniffed it. It's just how it goes.
I know.
We'll never get that lucky. But guess what? We don't have to be guys. Like, think about them just living their lives in their mind. Like, it doesn't sound that fun. You know, they don't even get to have that good of friends. I always feel like guys, you know, they don't have that great of friends. Girls, we get to be so close to each other.
Yeah.
Well, think of our sleepovers. Do guys even get to have sleepovers? No.
Yeah, they play video games.
They don't even talk to each other.
and card games.
Lame. God. Okay, so we can't.
Do they even
sniff
talk
Taco-
about their feelings?
No, never, not once. They've never. Every time Corbin comes home from a friend hang out, I'm like, "What's happening with this and that?" And they're like, "I don't know."
Oh my God.
I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no
Did you even talk to
information
anyone?
is gathered.
No information. We could be going on like a world trip event with all of his friends, and he'd be like, "I guess I'll just show up." I'm like, "What?" No.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
for me.
Speaking of men, I want to talk about The Bachelor.
Oh, finally. Oh my God. Talk dirty to me. I've been waiting for this day since we met.
Okay, do you want to hear my thoughts?
Yes.
Okay, so what's his name? Joe or something? Joe Biden?
Joey. That's a hot.
Joey Biden.
That's
okay.
hot.
One, Joey Biden is maybe the horniest bachelor I've ever seen.
Are you kidding?
He
Are you just talking about that one TikTok you saw with his boner? You can't blame a guy for having one boner.
I'm just saying, I've never seen any more boners from The Bachelor, but I saw his boner.
Well, you accidentally stumbled upon his boner.
Okay, well, there's the boner. But then there's the look in his eyes. He looks at every girl as if he wants to kiss them as they're talking. And it's just like, that's fine sometimes in the heat of a moment. But
Yeah.
when they're like telling you that their mom died and you're just looking at their lips like you want to pounce on them, like, time and place, Joey Biden.
Okay, I see. So you're saying like too sexual of looks.
Too sexual all the time, okay?
Okay.
That's number
Maybe
one.
he's doing that look that we learned the, you know?
Yeah.
He's giving the
He
eye, lip,
practiced,
eye.
But take a beat.
Can you imagine the conversations
No.
that producers are having with The Bachelor before the show starts? Like,
No.
you're going to have to talk to all these girls and you're going to have to pretend you're interested. You're going to have to really sell it that you like him. He probably only likes a handful.
Oh, I thought he might like all of them because men are dogs.
That's true. Okay, well,
It's the girls that gotta fake it more.
Oh, you think the girls are faking it?
No, like when it's a bachelorette.
Oh,
Imagine.
True. You're right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
They have a harder time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
sexual bachelor Joey B.
so boned up. Okay. Number 2, Daisy.
Yeah.
The most like confident, lovely
Yeah.
woman I've ever seen. If I
I know.
had that much confidence
Alina.
and if I had that much strength,
Alina.
I would be the president.
I agree. She's like, what, 24, 25? I don't have that much poise at like 35.
Yes.
I was watching this girl and I was just like blown away.
When he was like, I'll walk you out. And she goes, no, I should walk out on my own. How do you have the composure right now
No.
to be bigger than yourself
No.
and to be like, no, like, she better be the next bachelorette.
She's not.
Wait, what?
She's not the next bachelorette. And it's a whole conversation online. There's a
What?
conversation being had online.
I don't know if I can continue this conversation.
I know.
That's the only route to go.
Do you know she got more followers than even the Bachelors? Like, she was like the number one. Everyone's obsessed with Daisy. We're all rooting for her.
Yeah, what the hell? ABC?
I don't know. I think like she came back on and said like she wasn't ready. Like she like was like really in love and just like wasn't ready to take the leap.
And like, she was so adult
I know.
about like, oh, you guys are really meant to be. I'm really happy for you.
I know.
Like, you know how hard it'd be to just not be like,
Fuck
I hate
you.
your guts.
Yeah.
Like, she's just constantly at every turn the bigger person
Yeah.
and just like showing up for herself and carrying
Yeah.
herself. And to me, I was like, if you have the ability to, one, have that much intuition, like, and like trust your gut,
feeling. Yeah.
and
Trust yourself.
you're still being so nice to
Yeah.
him and so complimentary of how like proud you are of him, and you're carrying yourself like at the highest fucking
Agreed.
level. How is that not wifey material?
I know.
Which
I know.
obviously him and Kelsey have a very
great.
goofy, cute connection.
Yeah.
Like you can see that they're very meant for each other. But in my head, I was going, if this were me picking, she's showing how wifey and like just.
I think, do you remember the first conversation we had about The Bachelor? And I said he was obsessed with having a wife that was fun because he, I think, sees himself as someone who kind of like needs to be pulled out of like, I want to sit on the couch and play video games type of guy. I think Kelsey, don't you do it, girl. I think Kelsey has that more high energy, like, I'm going to get you moving type of feel that he was probably looking for.
Yes.
And Daisy seems a little bit more chill, just from what we've seen on the show.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I haven't met them yet.
What I've seen on the show, Kelsey kind of reminded me of, you know, like when you're hanging out with your 16-year-old like cousin, and they're just like giggling and giddy and like sometimes a little bit emotional. Like they'll just be like, "I'm so happy to be here," because they're like so excited to be around other
I haven't
people.
had this experience.
Okay. You guys know what I mean. Like sometimes like when kids like they're just like having the best time and they just can't contain it.
Yeah.
They'll like just like
super bubble.
They'll just like laugh and then like maybe they'll even cry. They'll just be like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm alive." Like, and then they just start crying. She was giving that off, like very juvenile, bubbly, almost like a little kid.
Yeah, just super happy to be like, you know, when you like lose the Oscar and you're like, I'm just happy to be nominated. Like she's giving, I'm happy to be nominated.
Yes,
you know, like so happy.
Yeah,
I feel that, and I think Kelsey was the perfect pick. I just think you're right. Like we all just like now are obsessed with Daisy so much that we're just disappointed that we don't get to see what happens.
He wasn't right for her, but obviously from the outside looking in, I'm like, she is such a intelligent, strong person. Yeah. It's crazy that that's not like a top notch. Like, I want to be with someone like that. Like that he passed on someone like that.
I know. It's like she's just too perfect.
Well, they say that. They say sometimes like when dudes are intimidated by how smart or strong a woman is, they'll pick someone else.
Yeah. Like they're not fully like
they can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
She's too much.
We are pausing this episode not to discuss the creation of time, but to thank this episode's sponsor, Goodr.
The spring and summer months are finally upon us. The sun no longer sets at 5 p.m., which means longer days, lots more walks with Ollie. He can only go half a mile, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. It's also the perfect time to get stocked up on your favorite sunnies from Goodr.
I have already been spending tons more time outside. Way absolutely loves her outdoor playtime, and you know, I'd never be caught dead at the playground without a hat and some sunglasses to protect my eyes and my face. Goodr sunglasses are my go-to because they fit perfectly under my hat and they never get caught in my hair. Plus, they're so lightweight that I can wear them literally all day without getting a headache.
Speaking of noggins, Goodr's website lets you search for glasses based on your head size. So no more worrying about buying sunglasses that will squeeze your temples or fall off your head. Goodr's new frame, the Pop G, not the Pop P, is specifically made for medium-sized heads. I've been eyeing their lime green and tortoiseshell frames so that I have a few different looks on vacation this spring.
Goodr's glasses are insanely durable, which makes them perfect for every kind of vacation. So whether you're chilling by the beach or paying homage to rats in NYC, you can trust Goodr to keep you looking like a sex symbol the entire time.
Amazing. You just said homage, and it's definitely homage. Well, you definitely won't catch me at the beach, but I would bet on Goodr to be the perfect sunglasses for trips to, say, the theme park? Maybe even a roller coaster?
Alina used to avoid sunglasses while driving, and now you want to wear them on a roller coaster? Slow down.
Okay, well, Goodr sunglasses have no slip and no bounce. Plus, imagine how cool that photo would look.
You have a point there. So you may have noticed I wasn't here 2 weeks ago. Well, that was because I was literally on my deathbed. A huge thank you to Noelle for filling in, and shout out to Goodr for their 100% polarized glasses that made me feel like a normal human again. I nearly slept in them. That's how much they helped.
Speaking of friends, if you want to support the show, Goodr is giving Are We Still Friends listeners free shipping. Go to goodr.com/stillfriends and use code, that's our code, stillfriends for free shipping.
Goodr backs itself, babe.
They offer a 30-day money-back guarantee and 100% satisfaction, so you can shop completely stress-free.
That's goodr.com/stillfriends and use our code STILLFRIENDS for free shipping. And don't forget to check out their new arrivals, including the Pop G frames.
Okay, bye.
I obviously love Daisy. And I just love the name Daisy now. It's so cute. I was really just wrapped up in the name, honestly, too. And
I heard that name before.
Really? I mean,
Daisy?
I've heard the name Daisy, but just I feel like Daisy, the name really fit her. Like she was really just like,
yeah. And picture someone you don't like named Daisy. Like you wouldn't like her.
Exactly.
She was just a ray of sunshine.
What did you think though? Like about obviously this hasn't been seen before, where one of the contestants like went to the one that won and was like, "Can you tell me about your date?"
Happen more.
I don't know. I feel like before this, it felt more like they were pitted against each other more. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think back.
Yeah, Kelsey was very like supportive of her.
Yeah, they felt
And,
like they were really close.
Yeah,
even when she opened the door, like them,
like
her crying to see her.
Yeah.
But just I was so fascinated and impressed, and it made me like want to be more calm and present in situations, to have like a level head, because
you wanted
like
to be Daisy.
Yeah, I want, because I'm kind of the girl that'll think of a comeback like 10 to 15 hours later, and I'm like, damn, like that would have been really good if I said that in the moment, and I feel like she said everything right in the moment.
Yeah, she really thinks about what she says.
Exactly.
Unlike
I
us.
do not.
Unlike
I'm
us.
like and then I'm like, you know what, I shouldn't have said that.
I know.
Or I should have said this. But yeah, I just thought it was really fun to watch, and I really liked those two final girls, and like he really couldn't. I mean, either way, I think everyone would have been happy with who he picked.
Yeah.
And I just loved seeing it like that, seeing that ending. It really like I cried.
I was crying so much. I had like 8 tears streaming down my face for Daisy.
8?
8.
Are you a hot crier? I feel like you're a hot crier. Like you have
told
like
me that
you
I'm
have
a hot.
You have a tear drip down your face.
Yeah, it's just tears drop. The face doesn't change.
Annoying. Hot girls be hot.
Are we at the same like playing field right now?
Do you want me to scoot up more?
I'm trying to match you, but I'm really uncomfortable.
Really? Do you want me to do this?
Yeah, this is a little better. I want us to be even.
Sometimes, I do this thing where I'm like this. I'm Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And so, like sitting up.
Sit straight.
Yeah. Anyways, any more thoughts and feelings on The Bachelor?
No.
Now that you aren't going to see Daisy as the Bachelorette?
I'm upset, but I want to move on.
Okay.
Have you heard about what's going on with Diddy?
Bits and pieces, but I want to know more.
Okay, so I read all the court documents, 70 something pages.
You're lying.
I read about 30 pages and then skimmed the other ones.
But honestly, Alita, like of all the things that you could have done, you found the court documents and you read them? And how did you, the jargon?
I know. Well, I was a business law major.
You were?
Yes. I had to read a lot of court cases.
She was skim before she was skim. Okay, so you got I don't even know how someone finds the court documents.
You just Google them. They're public. Isn't that crazy? It's public.
That is crazy. All your business just out there for the world to see?
Yeah.
Okay, so you found the court documents. You read the court documents.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what's in them.
It's a lot. I'm not going to tell you right now.
Are you kidding?
It's a. I mean, like,
tell me most of the stuff.
Okay, use your imagination.
Well,
there's a lot of really bad stuff in there. Really bad stuff, and it's very graphic. And there's a lot of. What's crazy to me is there's so much photo evidence. Like, who.
That actually makes my stomach hurt.
They brought. It's just like, it's a mountain of a case is all I'll say. Okay. And there's 8 people named. Okay?
Yeah.
Diddy's one of them.
I feel like his sons, I was
his
reading
sons,
some stuff about his sons.
It's like people that worked for him.
Yeah.
And then here's the crazy part. Lucien Grange.
Who?
He's the CEO of Universal Music Group. Okay. He was in on everything with Diddy. Okay.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me.
Do you know who his son is?
Who Diddy's son is?
No.
The Usul Grain?
Lucien Grange.
Who's his son?
Elliot Grange. Do you know who Elliot Grange is?
Shut the fuck up. I do know how I do.
Yeah.
Sophia's
Yeah.
new husband.
Yeah. So, okay. So
wow.
I know. What I think is so interesting, obviously there's a lot to the case and there's mountains of evidence, photos. It obviously all is true. You know, there's just so much evidence.
And stuff was starting to kind of slowly come out.
Yes, because Cassie filed the lawsuit last year. So it's just a mountain against him. But what is more insane is that, okay, there's so much evidence, but apparently Diddy has been recording everything. He has cameras everywhere in his entire house, every single room. Kind of weird. But he's been documenting everything. So if he's going down, he's like, everyone's coming down with me.
So can I tell you what I felt right away when this came out?
Yeah.
Is that, do you ever feel that they kind of give you the smaller fish when there's a big fucking fish above it?
Yes.
I feel like.
So it's either going to go one of two ways, okay? Either Diddy's going to say, if I'm going down, all these other people are going down. Okay? They're saying he's like the Epstein of music.
Right.
Okay?
But okay.
Okay. So they're like, either he is taking everyone down with him.
Yeah.
Or he's the fall guy. He's going to take the blame.
Yeah.
And all the big people, they're saying that like they could just be raiding his house to get all the information to protect all these bigger people.
I'm not surprised by that. Like sometimes it feels like a misdirect to me. It's like, this is the smallest fish in the pond and we're going to give you this guy.
What he did was bad.
Horrible.
But what we're about to uncover that the rest of the industry has been in on is going to be massive if we are given
more information.
If the right people actually go down for the right thing. It's always that way.
It is always that way, and it also is like really, really creepy and scary to like have these things come out, and because on one level you're aware that scary shit happens, right, and like you know that there's like darkness in the world, and then you kind of see it come to light, and I feel like it's like obviously like one thing when you're from what like Cassie said, it's like all those horrible things that he was doing to her, but then like another level of like trafficking, like I was reading a little bit on that and it's like I don't even know what that could even entail.
What's so crazy to me is that like people in power with money can literally get away with unfathomable things
and are doing unfathomable things. Like
I know. And the fact that we're catching on to it and like everything's being brought to light is amazing. But the fact that it's gone on for so long and everyone just turns their heads because these people have power and they can help you in the music industry. It's not so even sad. It's power.
Well, not even that. It's like it's power to help you, but it's also power to hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
And like I feel like it's like people were so scared of like what could he do to me? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But
that's what I mean. It's all power.
I know. Power. It's like they don't even care. It doesn't feel like they care about even money necessarily. It's like, what can they hold over other people?
Yeah.
Like what moves can they make? It's like we're all living in this world and then like these people are like doing things so above and beyond our realm of knowledge.
I know.
It's such terrible things.
I have a question.
I obviously have so many answers.
Diddy changed his name multiple times.
Yeah.
He was Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Diddy. I don't know. There's probably more. Do you know any other ones? No. Okay. So I just don't like, do you think that somebody called him a diddler and that's how he got to Diddy before we got to Diddy?
Wow, it was right in front of us the whole time.
Like someone was like, no, Diddy, you diddler. And he was like, you know what? I kind of like that, but I can't outright call myself P. Diddler.
So I have to change it to Diddy.
So let me go to P. Diddy.
That would be fucking insane if he was doing that shit right in front of our face.
Well, he was. Oh, you mean with the name?
Yes.
Well, somebody had to have been like, it's just too perfect. Diddler was trending.
I know.
It's just too perfect.
I know. It's too close. It's like too on the nose.
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
too close to his name.
I know. You know what's weird too? We were talking about
Like
J-Lo.
no one can make your name.
No, they can't. That's what my parents had to think about that before they named me. But we were talking about J-Lo
Like
last week. And J-Lo was with him.
Sarah the fraud. Like it
No,
just it doesn't go. But Diddy the diddler,
I know.
it's too perfect.
It's
It's like he went for Diddy because he was a diddler.
what's his Sean Combs.
Sean Combs.
Yeah, Diddy is not even anywhere
Diddy
near
is
the
nowhere near.
name.
And also, like, did he do it? Yes, he did.
What the hell?
It's been in front of us this whole time.
Isn't it weird how the lawyers are like, innocent till proven guilty, but we're like, there's all these photos. Kind of seems guilty. What do you think about that?
Court.
Yeah, I know, but are you more like guilty till proven innocent at this point? With all the court documents you read?
For sure.
You basically proved him guilty.
Yeah, I think that it's tough. I think that when it's so obviously stacked against, you're innocent.
So has Sophia made a statement?
No.
Okay.
No.
So awkward.
I
Wait,
know.
so they named his dad as like what? What did it say in the docs? Like he's the head bitch in charge?
He was listed as one of the people that they were filing a lawsuit against. Terrifying.
Oh, I heard that too. Wow. I mean, yeah, that kind of shit keeps you up at night, that people are still out here. I mean,
Diddling.
yeah,
You want to laugh whenever I say diddler.
I know.
It's just too...
I'm holding my cheeks in.
It's too perfect.
It seems weird.
It's almost like
I know. That's what it's. I know. That's why it seems
like okay. Anyone named Chester?
Oh yeah, Chester. I think we killed that name.
I know, but
As a
imagine being like, you know what? My name's Sean Combs, but I'm gonna change my name to Chester.
Diddy.
Chester the molester. Like,
I know.
like you're changing your name to something that is infamous and is synonymous with messed up behavior.
I know.
Like if you turn around and you said, I want to change my name. Give me another one. I want to change my name to Pee-wee.
Oh wow. Could you imagine?
I'd be like,
You dumped me.
Don't
You'd be like,
be Pee-wee.
things are starting to look a little off with you.
yes.
You'd warn me.
I would.
None of the people around him warned him.
Because they were saying, yeah, Diddy, you did do it.
I wonder how many, you know what that makes me think of? Is
What?
like how many people around him knew about this?
Everyone.
Every single one?
Everyone. Again, power.
J-Lo?
J-Lo held the gun that he brought into the club. Yeah. I saw a funny TikTok. I wish I could remember who said it. But the girl is basically like, hey, J-Lo, you did a little too much with your documentary. All you need to do is take a step back and write a book about this relationship right here. And it was her with Diddy.
Wait.
What went down in this relationship?
You didn't see the actual movie she put out, right?
No.
Okay, so I thought that part that now you're telling me is Diddy was actually Casper, like that backup dancer she had the relationship with. But now I think, oh, was that Diddy? Oops. I mixed up the people.
Yeah.
Do you remember her relationship with Casper?
The dancer?
Yeah.
I mean, I was so little. I don't know.
God, I remember it like since yesterday.
Man, I don't think I was even alive.
Stop. We're the same age.
I know.
I think Casper's our age too. Anyways, I want to talk about something else because that makes me depressed.
Yeah.
But I actually can't wait to find out more. And you're the only person I'm going to trust because you're going to be reading the
I read the documents.
Well, are you going to keep reading them as it unfolds?
I'll see.
Are you going to keep me up to date?
Yeah. If you want
Okay,
me to
okay.
keep you up to date.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
So trust your opinion. I think we should talk about another singer.
Who may be implicated in all of this?
Was she in the court documents?
She's not in the court documents, but there's a lot of affiliation with Diddy and Jay-Z. Jay-Z has been around Diddy for years. Tons of videos of them. He's not in the court docs. But
We want to talk about Beyonce.
yeah, and her resurgence into country. Which I just have to say, never liked country music. Come for me, all you want. Okay,
Oh.
it's not for everyone. Okay,
I was thinking about that because when
you listen to country,
when I was young, when I went to college, someone said like, oh, like I love country. I'm like, stupid. You're so dumb. Country's so stupid. I give you the country. And then I listened to country and I was like, oh shit. You know, classic Sarah, right? Like, this is the worst thing ever. Oh, I'm
what
really
kind of
enjoying
country?
this.
Like, I really liked Shania Twain.
That's the thing.
I
is,
loved Shania Twain.
I was telling myself this all weekend when I was listening to Beyonce. I was like, what is country? Like, how do you define the
Luke
genre?
Combs.
I've never heard Luke Combs.
Shania Twain.
I've heard Shania Twain.
Yeah.
But like everyone has their own version
Reba.
of country. No. I mean, yes.
Yes.
But, like that's not current
Dolly
country.
Parton.
No. Elena, you're naming country from like the 70s.
Willie Nelson.
Now you're
Those
just,
are all country.
those exactly.
So who do you think is Garth Brooks? Man, I know
Zach
a lot.
Bryan.
I know that's new. That's new.
That's the new country that I know.
Yeah, but I know a lot of country singers for someone that doesn't really
I know.
F with country.
Okay, but those are old country singers.
Yeah, but I knew more than you did.
That's true, but that's not surprising.
Okay. Who's
Taylor Swift original.
Gwyneth Paltrow's husband?
He's a writer. He's not a singer.
I meant Gwen Stefani.
Blake Shelton.
Yeah. What about him?
I don't know. I question anyone who's a judge on a show.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking their career's over if they're now judging others. Sorry, but like, can we take a pause to talk about fucking singing competitions? They're done. Okay, I'm sorry. Everyone,
we're just older. They're not done.
I know, and I feel bad for saying this, but
It
it's
just reminds
over.
me.
Come on. Okay. I'm done.
No, you speak your mind.
No, I speak my mind, and then I want to take it back because I feel really bad.
This is like when you were like, "Oh, I feel really bad about talking bad about the Queen. Rest in peace to anyone that's ever died."
I know, and also obviously R.I.P. But like, I have really strong opinions, but then I also the J-Lo documentary has brought a sadness out in me of like everyone's just trying their best.
I know. You it's because you need to watch it again. I told you. When you watch something one time in a certain mood or emotion, you have all these feelings. And when you watch it again, you're like, no.
I know.
No. What are you doing, J-Lo? What are you doing?
I know.
So you need to watch it again.
Okay. I mean,
because all of a sudden you're over here being Diary of a Wimpy Kid for J-Lo.
I know. I'm out here feeling bad because everyone's trying so damn hard. But I hate fucking singing up.
She has a lot of money.
You're right. I shouldn't feel bad for the rich. They're out there spending their money on their vacations.
She's fine.
She's with her love.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah.
Ben. Okay, back to Beyonce. And we're going to like sidestep Jay-Z because
no, that's a whole can of worms.
the thing is now, if you're on the top, now I'm just going to think you're a bad guy.
They're
Because
all bad.
That's what I'm thinking. If you're at the top, how'd you get there? What steps do you have to take? Bad steps.
Yeah.
If you're at the top, who'd you have to step over? Stay near the middle. Stay near the bottom.
Be mediocre.
Don't try so hard because if you do try, you're going to get involved in some crazy ass shit.
Wow. That was a really good pep talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To Beyonce, who's obviously on top, so now I'm questioning what's going on. Okay?
There's a lot. Yeah.
So I listened to most of the album because holy shit, there's 27 songs.
Yes.
How dare she? Calm down. This is too much. Hold it.
It's like so much extra credit.
It's like do 12 songs. Do 12 songs. Do 12 good songs. Do not put out 27. I'm exhausted.
27?
It was 27, Alina.
Well, some of them are like,
And that's the thing. Take
what
those
is it
off.
called?
The interludes with Willie.
Yeah.
Take it off. You don't need it. Cut to the meat. Get to
I thought
the
they
cheese.
were kind of nice little setups. I agree with you. Like, it's like you're so talented and so good at everything that you're like, not only am I going to drop another album pretty soon after her last one, but it's also going to have 27 songs. Which, okay, so I feel better because I thought I only listened to it one time all the way through.
You got to the
I
whole
went through
thing?
the whole thing, and then
I tried my hardest.
I went back to listen to a couple more that I
you
thought I
liked.
liked. And I was like, dang, I feel bad. Like, it's been out since Thursday and I've only listened to it one time.
No, my God. When I got to song 12, I was like, I probably made it. And then I looked and I was like, I'm never going to get there.
I know. But the range. Okay, you tell me your top 3 songs?
Obviously, Texas Hold'em. It's obviously.
That is my least favorite.
Oh.
TikTok has ruined it.
Well, I'm not on the talk. So it hasn't hit
And
too
Noelle
hard
told me it sounds like a cell phone commercial, which like
There's a reason why it's fucking a hit, you know?
it just sounds like a little bit like a corporate commercial when I can't unhear it now.
Well, now she did that commercial for Verizon.
Exactly.
Okay. So obviously Miley.
Yeah.
Most Wanted.
Pretty good.
And I liked the first one, like American Requiem, which obviously I don't even know what that means. But I thought it was really good. And I was like, good job, Beyonce. And that was it.
Yeah. That's why I said
But I haven't hit the back half.
I'm not going to have much to say because it's just like, yeah, you did a fucking great job. Do you ever miss?
Sometimes.
She doesn't. Not at this stage. I liked Daughter.
Yeah, I like Daughter too.
It was like pretty deep. I liked Yaya.
I didn't get to Yaya. Is that near the end?
Oh yeah, I'll play Yaya for you.
Let's also talk about the fact that she had some replays on her album. Like she had Blackbird, she had Jolie. Take those off. Take those
Is
off.
Blackbird another song?
Blackbird is the Beatles.
I don't know the Beatles.
So you thought Blackbird was hers? You're singing there, you're like, wow, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Stop.
I knew Jolene wasn't hers. I knew Jolene because like Jolene is iconic.
Wait, is Blackbird the Beatles? Now I'm like,
I don't think she would copy the Beatles.
Wait.
Get out the Beatles is not country.
But
She did everything country. Why would she be like, oh, I'm just gonna dig back into British?
Get Marianne. Get her out. Ask her that question.
You call Alex in here. I'm not Googling anything.
Oh, fuck. But now the whole audience is going to be like, Sarah thought Blackbird was the Beatles. Unless
Alex doesn't even need to Google that. He knows that.
I know, but unless I am right, and then I was going to sound really good.
No,
but
you
now I'm
just,
backtracked.
Yeah, you backtrack. You spoke before you thought.
Of course.
Because you dogged me out for not knowing Blackbird was the Beatles, but it's not even the Beatles.
I think it's
No, the Beatles is like Strawberry Fields.
Well, yeah, I know that.
And Yellow Submarine.
Okay, you can't name the only two Beatles songs you know. You don't even like the Beatles, so you can't.
Hey There Delilah.
No.
Alexander.
Alex, Mom. Yeah, he is gonna know off the top of his head. But is Blackbird a Beatles song?
The Beyonce cover?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
But is it?
But Blackbird is a Beatles song.
Oh, thank God.
Is it?
Yeah, Blackbird is a Paul McCartney song about,
Woo, 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 woo.
about like black women's rights. Like,
Oh.
the civil rights movement.
Wow.
Okay. That
Okay.
makes sense why it was woven in there. Okay, well, everyone, round of applause for Sarah.
Woo, 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 woo.
Round of applause for Alex for just knowing everything about the Beatles.
I know. Way to go, Alex. But
is it the Beatles if it's just Paul McCartney?
no, well, I think he was like the singer of the song. I don't know if it's generally like a Paul McCartney original. Maybe. But listen.
Yeah, wait.
But also,
Beyonce.
yeah. Yeah.
What's Titanic? She mentioned the
I
Titanic.
feel like I do remember this.
She did.
Was it in the Daughter song? No, what was it? Oh, now you'll get out your phone. Bitch.
It was. It might have been Daughter.
I swear it was like in a song that I heard.
It was because I think it was right before Spaghetti.
Can I also tell you something?
Tell us in the comments.
That I've said this about Beyonce before, and at the end of each song, how I do on iTunes is I see who wrote it, right?
I'm sorry. iTunes.
That's the app.
You bought
No. I mean, I'm on my iTunes. I'm on my
Sarah, I'm not doing this podcast with an 80-year-old woman. It's not iTunes.
Okay, Apple Music.
Thank God.
Okay, I'm on my Apple Music app.
I don't even think iTunes is an app anymore.
iTunes exists.
Yes, it's where you store all the songs that you bought because they didn't have streaming available for us.
I miss iTunes.
Have you ever looked at the songs that you bought on iTunes?
I don't buy like anything.
But you did at one point.
I don't have my original comp.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you would. Okay. Well, I was saying, I lost my train of thought. I don't even know. I'm spinning.
Yeah, you gave us a massive halt by saying the word iTunes.
I know. Okay, I was on my iTunes. What was I going to say? What was I going to say about my iTunes? Oh, this is what I was going to say. So when I'm on my iTunes and the song finishes, usually it says like written by, right?
Yeah.
I love to see that.
Okay.
They didn't include that on any of these songs. Not one. I didn't see who it was written by. And that's my only I guess a bit frustration with Beyonce is I always want to know that it's from her perspective. And I know a lot of like artists don't
You
write
know
their
why?
own songs.
You know who wrote her songs?
Who? Jay-Z.
Diddy. And they had to
Are you-
pull it.
Are you lying to me right now? Are you lying to me?
Give me your thoughts.
No. April Fools on my ass. There's no way. I am not buying this bullshit.
If they did have credits, it just say Diddy Did It.
I know you're lying to me. Is this your joke?
Yeah.
Are you trying?
Yeah.
was it planned?
Yeah. Also, I didn't think that last week I had to like say in the regular, if you guys were part of the Patreon, in the Patreon, we did a vlog. And at the end of the vlog, I said to Sarah
You lied
that
through
it was
your
a
teeth.
lie and I got her real reaction in real time. That's how a lot of people found out that it was fake.
Yeah, of course, Alina.
But a lot of people didn't know that because they are not on the Patreon. They didn't see the vlog. And I realized that regular episode people never got the clue in.
No.
And that bonus at the end, no one got the clue in because
No.
I thought it was so obvious. But I'm starting to think that maybe I should act because everyone believed me.
I know you should act.
The amount of DMs I got, people told their boyfriends, people told all their friends.
I know.
There's probably still a handful of you out there that maybe
Are
right
finding
now
out
are
for the
finding
first
out
time.
because maybe you don't follow. Maybe you didn't see all the stories we posted. I was absolutely dying, giggling on my phone, showing Noelle every 2 seconds, every comment of somebody saying, wait, it's not real? It's not real? I should get an
Honestly,
Academy Award.
I
What do
feel
you
like,
get those for?
Well, I think it's lying on podcasts.
There should be a podcast award.
I think there is. No, not anymore. But I think there was.
Yeah. I'm just so impressed because when I was a kid, I always wanted to be an actor. Always. And here I am fulfilling out my dreams.
I know you are.
Deceiving. But also, I just want you guys to know I'm not a deceitful person, okay?
Well, now no one here moving
No.
forward. You tried again. You tried again.
Yeah,
with the
but
Diddy
I that was obvious. I gave it away. I was
That's
giggling.
because I was on my fucking toes today.
No, but I gave you the look like I was joking around. I did not give you that look.
Yeah, but you
Last
gave it to
episode.
camera. You turd. And I didn't even realize you gave those looks until I was watching, and I was like, "Damn, that girl's fucking good." Back to Beyonce. What was I saying? I was saying that, like sometimes I get a little like butthurt because I feel like I'm like, am I even getting to know Beyonce? Like,
No,
are they?
she's past that. She doesn't want anyone to know her
I know.
because she's got a dark past with Jay-Z.
I know.
No, we did get to know a lot of personal stuff in the other albums, but I don't like.
Sometimes I
she
just feel like I
she
wanna
doesn't
know-
write her own all of her own
Exactly.
stuff.
She doesn't write really any of her own stuff.
Yeah,
No, but I actually don't know
are you
that.
throwing shade
No,
right now?
no.
She's throwing shade.
Let's just say if this was a Taylor Swift
Oh my god!
album,
Do not even bring up
and there
her
was
name.
27 songs, you better believe I would have listened to every single one.
Yeah, but sometimes like you don't need. So, like, what is Taylor gaining from writing her own music? Like
The relationship with the fans.
totally. But sometimes you just want to jam out to a good song that just.
But she can make a great song with her own shit.
But
Listen, her new album is coming up. We're going to be able to compare.
yeah, but can she like? Can Taylor Swift make Yaya?
Probably not. I haven't heard it. No, I shouldn't say we can compare. I like Beyonce.
You brought it up.
I know.
You brought up Taylor Swift is not on the agenda.
I always
at
try
all,
to circle back
okay?
to Taylor.
And you brought her up to throw shade at Beyonce for not writing her own songs. But I'm just saying, sometimes you don't gain that much from writing your own music. Case in point, Taylor Swift songs.
Are amazing, and every single one is perfect. I think you were trying to say.
I just don't think they can compare.
I know, and yeah, you can't compare. Like there
There is something beautiful about some of like Taylor's very heartfelt lyrics and
Yeah.
like connecting to like her breakups or what she's gone through in her life.
Yeah.
I completely understand. I completely see that.
yeah,
But I think what Beyonce has gained from having other people help her is infinite.
No, I know, and you could listen.
But and everyone does that.
They're two different. They're two different albums. They're two different people. I think I, as a fan, like to connect more.
Uncomfortable right now.
I like to connect more with my artiste, and like I like to feel like I'm going through something with them in the album. That's just my preference. Okay, when I want to rock out and when I want to dance in my car, I put on Beyonce. And when I want to sit down and cry and have someone get
put on
me,
Miley Cyrus.
no, I put on T Swizzle. But I love that Miley was on this, and I love the song Jolie. And I was gonna say, has everyone heard Jolie from that Miley covered? Jolene, sorry, Jolene that Miley covered in her backyard sessions. The best, the best cover that ever was. So thank you, Beyonce, but Miley did it first. Yeah, I'm honestly terrified.
Yeah, but that's because Beyonce wasn't welcomed into country music. She felt like she wasn't welcome there.
Listen, this isn't even really country. Like, this isn't really country.
It's a mix of country.
Sure.
Are we fighting?
You can't just be on a horse and wear a cowboy hat and call it country.
Okay, but you can get Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton, and
She got people to back her. And she's backed. She put out an album that references some country.
You're sitting here trying to be like, yeah, it's good. But like what you really meant to say this whole time was like you were not a fan.
I'm honestly terrified and I'm scared because Beyonce fans scare me. And listen, I am...
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. You know, I think your socks suck.
Honestly... The thing is... You know,
they look like the socks like the hospital gives you.
You're wearing the socks that you wore last week. So
well, I have multiple pairs. I have like 10 pairs.
Okay, well, let's not fight about our socks right now. We can be fighting about Beyonce.
I'm trying to change the subject because it's a little bit uncomfortable.
I know, I'm sweating.
You're being.
Oh, you guys, I take it back. Okay, I have no opinion. Beyonce's perfect, and she should stay country forever.
No, I was mean about T Swift. You know, everyone's allowed their own opinions.
I know.
When they're wrong.
The thing is
like when they're wrong.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's move on because we
don't have anything else to discuss. You want to talk about the solar eclipse? Tell me what a solar eclipse is.
You know what,
Sarah?
I did go on Wikipedia yesterday and look this up.
Well, a solar eclipse is when the moon says, "I'm in charge, bitch."
Finally, the moon finally got some
and it's
backbone.
Like, I'm getting in front of you, son. Enough time for you to shine. It's my time. But what doesn't make sense to me about the solar eclipse is like the moon is way smaller than the sun. Crazy how perspective works like that.
So crazy. So crazy.
You know, it's like Ollie could stand in front of me if the shadows and stars were aligned and he could outshadow me. That is science right there.
Honestly, like for me, I'm like, what's the hype about? Why are we even like? Why is the world losing their shit about this?
The whole world, no, all of America, is gonna go dark.
That's
for
a
4
lie.
minutes.
That's a bold-faced lie. There's like a couple states that get 4 minutes.
No. That's why this one is special.
No,
because for 4 minutes, darkness.
Yeah, not all over the United States. There's one strip.
It's a massive strip. It's the biggest strip it's ever been. And you know what? We're not gonna get another one of these for like 40 more years.
No,
so just
there's actually another one in 2024.
That's 40 years.
That's the current year we're in. There's literally another one this year.
No.
Wikipedia told me that. I was like, okay.
Why were you on Wikipedia?
I don't know. Like it took me to Wikipedia.
Alex and Kate sent us a ton of facts.
Yeah, but this was later at night. You know I'm doing baby shit then. I was on Wikipedia early in the day Googling what the hell is a solar eclipse because first my mind went Twilight, you know, the series, because Eclipse is in it.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, great novel.
It's
great
pretty crazy to think about the moon coming in front of the sun and being
coming in front of the sun. It is crazy to think about the moon coming in front of the sun.
And being like, no. And the fact that they're that big, but it's only for 4 minutes. To me, it feels like it should be hours. You know? That's how fast.
Then I would be excited about it. But 4 minutes of my day.
Well, that's just nighttime. That's just nighttime.
Like I can't.
We get darkness for 8 hours at night.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What I think is crazier is that
how dark is it going to be? At like a little shade? Is it going to be?
Have you ever seen one?
No. Have you?
Yes, there was one at our work like 7 years ago. We all stood outside to watch it. Oh, they gave out sunglasses. I didn't use the sunglasses.
I knew you wouldn't use them. I knew you.
I was too curious. I was like that little kid where I was just like,
Did your eyes get fucked up?
It hurt. It hurt.
Okay.
And I did it a few times because I just was like being a little risk taker. Like they gave us the red glasses. I
You're
was
such
like,
a rebel.
I feel like I'm like in a 3D movie right now. But I'm just like, I had to know what it was like. Like, is it really going to hurt? They hurt. I was seeing spots. And then I was like kind of panicked for 2 weeks because I kept Googling like
what happens to your eye?
and people were like, the amount of people that got permanent damage from looking at that eclipse is like a lot. And
So
I was
maybe
like,
we should be warning people about
my God.
that.
They are.
Okay.
They're warning people on the news. I sent you a text of this. You didn't pay attention?
No. Was it at night?
No, we posted it on the Patreon.
Sent me a text about warning
The
people.
news was warning people about not to look at the sun.
Okay, well, I'm glad they're getting the word out there. But I mean, that's what I mean. We just saw this at work. You basically blinded yourself, and we're getting all jazzed up again.
That was different, though. It was like more of a red eclipse.
Oh, and this is a solar eclipse.
And I was panicked for 2 weeks because it said that a lot of people got permanent damage from looking at the sun, and I thought, oh, maybe I'm one of them. But I still have 20/20 vision, and I can still see signs from like really far away.
Thank God.
This is a PSA. If you're curious and you want to take a peek without sunglasses,
Don't.
Your
So,
eyes will hurt. But
Full
I
experience.
don't blame you for being curious
Keep that curiosity, guys.
and wanting to look. Tell me you're not going to try to look at the sun directly.
I'm not. Because I'm not a part of the solar eclipse.
What do you mean you're not a part of the solar? Everyone is.
No.
What do you mean? Yes, we are.
I looked on Wikipedia.
That's
and
not
it said
that's
you won't experience it from what your location is.
the fact that Wikipedia doesn't even tell you.
It said if you're in this state, if you're in this state, if you're in this state, and then in this state, this is what you'll experience. And I said, I don't belong to any of those states. I guess I won't
It's
experience
because
it.
you were on Wikipedia, okay?
Oh no. Alex always interrupting us in the middle of our podcast.
I know.
I guess we have to go on to the bonus.
We'll continue this on into the bonus. I can read you the facts of what states it's in. And we can talk about Easter.
Yeah, and other stuff because there's something I want to talk to you about. It's called WWJD, and you'll hear more about it.
Okay. We'll be in the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/AWSF pod. And we do an extra 30 minutes there called Are We Still Talking? Okay, bye.
Bye. Love you, Beyonce.